Good morning. How are you? It is Saturday. I hope you had a good week. It is 11:30 a.m. I didn't wake up with a migraine today. I'm so fucking happy because that was 5 days in a row of that shit of waking up with them. And that's just bullshit. So I am so happy that I did not have a migraine when I woke up this morning. I slept decently. I did wake up a few times, and there was at one point I was kind of concerned that I was going to get a migraine because the left side of my neck was hurting, but I was able to turn over and it stopped hurting. One of the issues I've been having lately is that my neck is hurting a lot at night, and I don't know yet, because neck stiffness is a symptom of migraines, so I don't know yet if the neck stiffness is just a symptom of migraines or if it's separate and it's like causing the migraines. Like, fuck if I know. It's not like I can ask the migraine how it was caused. Too bad. Yeah, I feel pretty good today though, since I didn't have a migraine when I woke up. That is most definitely a plus. I don't have a lot of plans today. Daniel works 10 to 7 today, so when he gets home, we're going to watch RuPaul's Drag Race from last night. That is a plan, and that's a good plan. We'll probably have some popcorn while we do. Let's see, I'm trying to think of like updates because I haven't vlogged much recently, so I feel like there's a lot of things I need to say, but I don't remember what they are. Oh, one fun thing. So you remember all the fighting I did with the short-term disability place? My doctor had sent the form in for June 2nd for it to be extended to June 2nd. So they finally, I didn't hear from them, but I saw that the check had been cut, and they'd cut me a check for like the last 5.5 weeks, back to April 11th. So then when this week started, because that check went through the end of last week, so then when this week started, I expected them to cut me another check. We're not at June 2nd yet, right? They didn't cut me a check. I was like, what the hell? And I've told you guys I have a really hard time getting a hold of my case manager there. He doesn't answer when I call. He doesn't call me back when I leave voicemails. And when I email him, I'd say right now he's got about 40-50% response rate. Like, he doesn't respond to a lot of my emails either. So I emailed him, because normally they cut the check on Monday, so I could see it in my online account, you know, the amount, the day it was cut, the days it covers, all of that. Well, they only update it like at night, so like during the day Monday I wouldn't see that. I wouldn't see it till either like late Monday night or Tuesday, depending on when I'm checking. So I check it Tuesday morning, no check has been cut, and I'm like, okay, it's odd. And then I kind of sort of forgot about it. I check it Wednesday morning, no check has been cut, and I'm like, what the fuck? So, actually I think I emailed Jeremy on Tuesday too. His name is Jeremy, my case manager. Hang on. I think I emailed him Tuesday and Wednesday. Yes. Where's the first one? Okay. On the 23rd, which is Tuesday, I emailed him. And I said it was at 11 o'clock at night, so it was already late enough that it should have shown up had they cut it that day. So I said, I see looking online that my check for this week hasn't been issued yet. Is there a reason for this? I should be approved through June 2nd as far as I know, and I haven't heard from you on my most recent extension. Well, that one he didn't respond to. The next day, Wednesday, late in the day, like 7 in the evening, we picked up the mail, and I actually had a letter from him in it. And the letter says, hang on, it's under the thing my camera's sitting on. Here we go. The letter says that they recently did an updated review and that based on the current medical information, my short-term disability has been approved through May 20th. And I'm like, May 20th? Where the fuck did that date come from? Like, the original form that they got in April from my neurologist was supposed to be through May 15th. And then I saw my family doctor before they ever got that one approved. So my family doctor did another one for June 2nd. So they approved it, but to May 20th. What? Like, I don't understand this. And it's like the typical letter they send me when they extend it. Like, it says if you're not able to return to work by that date, fill out the, enclosed form. And I'm like, or have a doctor fill it out. And I'm like, but you already have one that says through June 2nd. Like, I'm so confused. So, I sent him an email, like 7:30 in the evening on Wednesday. And I said, I just got my letter from you saying I'm only approved through May 20th. Why? My doctor put June 2nd on the form. I saw him last May 1st. His response. And he actually did respond. Shocking. When we did the review, our medical team only supported you through May 20th. The information is currently under review with our medical director for a further extension. I'm like, what? How did it only support it through the 20th if my doctor said June 2nd? Like how are they going to look at the form my doctor fills out, alright? And be like, I see she can't return to work until at least June 2nd. We're only going to approve it to May 20th. Like, and I get that they don't do, like, really far out extensions. Like, I saw him on May 1st. If he would have put, she can't go back to work till August 1st, they'd be like, no, that's not working. Because they're annoying. So, I get if it was a far out day, but I last saw him on May 1st. And he's asking for June 2nd. That's 1 month. It's 1 month. It's June 2nd is my next appointment. Or June 1st, I think, is my next appointment. I think he put it for the 2nd. So this is the day after my appointment's a given day for, paperwork to be sent. So why the fuck did the team at the short-term disability place just arbitrarily decide May 20th is the day? That my documentation only supports through May 20th. Like, that literally doesn't make any sense. So, I emailed him back Wednesday evening again. Today's Saturday, I never heard back from him again. Are we shocked? Are we shocked that I didn't hear back? No, we're not. We're not shocked. Let me just tell you that right now. We're not shocked. It's fucking normal for him to not contact me back. So, I am so fucking frustrated. Like, I am so frustrated. Again. I'm sure you're probably tired of hearing. Hang on. I had a furball. I'm sure you're probably tired of hearing how frustrated I am. But also, I'm sure you can see from my point of view why I'm frustrated. Like, this is my income. Like, we were able to pay May's rent. Good. Well, June's rent is due in like 4 or 5 days. So, I kind of need to be paid again. So I can pay rent. So I can have a place to live. It's so fucking frustrating. Like, I can't even... I know I use the word frustrating a lot, but this is the best word I have for it. Because, like I've said before, it's really out of my control. I can make phone calls and send emails, but the vast majority of the time, I don't actually get a hold of my case manager. All I can do is leave messages. Sometimes, depending on what it is, I can talk to somebody else and like they can check the notes and see what's going on, but that's not always the case. I feel like my case manager is really shitty. Like, what I mean is, you know how he doesn't return my calls and doesn't return a lot of emails? Like, I don't think that's the norm up there. Like, I don't think that's just what all case managers do. Because when he was on vacation for a week and I was talking to other people to find out if my claim had been approved, the extension yet, to June 2nd, more than once, what I was told is your case manager will call you once it's approved to let you know. He's never called me when it's been approved, like ever. The way I find out it's approved is because I go on the website and see the check has been cut. And then usually a few days after that, I will get a letter in the mail from him. But I don't get a phone call. Like, he's never called me to tell me it was approved. But yet multiple people told me on the week he was out that my case manager would call me when it was approved. Which, to me, makes it sound like that is their normal procedure. Like, why would all these other case managers I spoke to say this if that's not what they're supposed to do? So, I don't know. I'm kind of like I almost want to try going above his head, like, to their manager, to be like, you know, this is ridiculous. He doesn't return my calls. He doesn't return my emails. Like, he doesn't hardly talk to me. So, but then at the same time, I don't want to make things more complicated or like rock the boat more with him because these people are the ones paying me, you know? So if I piss them off, they can make my life more difficult. And it sucks that that's the case, but it is. Really sucks. That's all I got going though. All I can do is just keep calling and emailing and shit. Like, that's it. I don't know what else there is for me to do. So, Monday morning, I'm gonna be calling or emailing or something. Probably both. And like, they don't care. Like, I told them I was about to be evicted for May. Like, they don't care. And I get they do this all day, every day, so they probably just become like, what's the word? Can't think of the word. We'll go with immune. They sort of just become immune to it, I guess, because they probably hear people's sob stories all the time. But I just feel like this is a field, because it's medical related, so I feel like this is a field when you need to keep your empathy and your compassion, you know? At the very least, say, you know, I understand how difficult, you know, this must be for you. I'll talk to, you know, them and see if there's anything we can do to rush this or something like that. Like, at least try to sound like you empathize, you know? Like you have a heart. That'd be good. Hey, Ashy. Ashy! What are you doing? I see your tail. That's all I see. I just see his tail. Little Stad's back there sleeping. Wait, I can't. There we go. Ashy's been running around. Ashy's been a pain in the ass recently. I mean, he's always a pain in the ass, but he changes how he is. Lately, he's been like somehow getting little straws from the kitchen. Alright. Hey, baby. What you doing? Oh, he laid down. He laid down. He was enjoying the pets. Let me think. Is there anything else I need to update you on? Since I haven't done much vlogging recently. I don't think so. I guess that's it. Alright. I don't know if I'm gonna vlog anymore today. I might not. It just depends. I just like sitting here and talking to you sometimes, you know? So, I'm gonna go. I'm actually getting hungry, so I think I'm gonna go get something to eat. Oh, I got some, potatoes and sweet potatoes at the store, so I can make baked potatoes and baked sweet potatoes for myself. Ugh! I had a baked sweet potato yesterday, and all I put in is a little bit of butter. That's all I need, and I'm good. So good. And then baked potatoes, I also can eat with just butter, but I like to put sour cream or ranch dressing, butter, cheese, and bacon bits. That's what I like the most. I've told you guys before that while I'm going towards vegan, I'm not necessarily going to be 100% full vegan. Because it's just for health. So, like, I'm still going to eat meat sometimes. I'm just going to cut it down, like, a lot. Like, no more than once per week, probably. You know, that sort of thing. And stick to, like, chicken, and turkey. Stick to lean meats. You know, probably only have red meat, like, at most once a month. At most. Like, for, hamburgers now, I get these veggie patties that I actually really like. That's my substitute for, like, cheeseburgers. I don't put cheese on it, though, because I'm also really reducing dairy. I know I just mentioned putting cheese on my baked potato. I don't have to put cheese on it, though. I prefer a loaded baked potato, but I can be happy with just butter. Just butter. And not a ton either. Just, you know, a little bit of butter. But anyway, I might go make a baked potato. It's 11:45 now. They're so good. Alright, I will see you in my next video, whether that is today or tomorrow or however, wherever it may be. Thank you for watching, and yeah, have a great rest of your day. Bye.